All right, you crabs. All right. You already know what time it is. It's Alan Wake time. Yeah, it's Alan Wake time. Hello. Hello, everybody. How are we? How are we doing tonight? Welcome back to the Expert Playlist, where we have psychological and emotional breakdowns all at the same time while scaring ourselves to the gills. Of course, I'm describing the one and only game on the screen, Alan Wake 2. A game that by now needs no introduction on this stream. How many hours have we been at this? Like, 50? Yeah. So, short backstory. I thought the game was going to end yesterday. I thought it was going to end. I thought we were near the end. I should have known that a game that has spent its entire plot subverting my expectations like Ryan Johnson on a power trip, that the ending, of course, was not the ending of the ending. So now we're just going to keep playing this beast of a mind fuck. And, you know, hopefully by the end, of tonight, we will have seen the lengths of what is likely one of the best stories I will encounter this year. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is gonna be hard to top. Nobody say Baldur's Gate 3, I swear. That doesn't count. I mean, it counts, but it doesn't count. Drink some water. So, just give us a second to snap the stream back together, you know, grease the wheels a bit, hit the refresh. And then we're going to pick up where we left off last night. I mean, right? I hope so. "51 hours of Alan Wake." I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to have played it this long, but seeing as we streamed it, we sat here and we had all sorts of interesting discussions about the state of the game. You know, it is what it is. What and why is that? You know, I think the strangest thing about being Alan Wake in the real world, trademark, is kind of the fact that I don't have a mind place. I don't have any cool special mind place I can go to in order to collect my thoughts. You know, I'm not a medium like Saga, and I'm no longer in the dark place, so I don't know, man. I'm feeling kind of ordinary as just regular, degula, schmegula, Alan Wakeula. It hurts. What in God's name? What? Who? No! Good Lord. Back off. I'm not doing well with all this moaning. Whoa, hi! Oh! Oh, good Lord. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. They kind of caught me off guard there. Hold on. Ugh. Man, that was terrible. No good. Very bad. Awful. You see what he did to my face? Also, I think we may just need to do an inventory. We may need to do an inventory check. Oh, no, I don't. There are just no... okay. So we have no health packs. We have no bandages. We have no painkillers. We have nothing. September, we have nothing. We are strapped. That's it. You know when the music starts playing, that's when things are dangerous. What's in here? Some batteries, some bullets. Where did I find that flare then? I had a flare in that last checkpoint, didn't I? Oh well. Alan, just hop over it. I need to stop being so stingy. That's a problem I have with playing games like this. What is that wind noise? I'm dying. Am I the only person hearing that? Anybody else have the wind just blowing directly in their ear? Weapon check. Ammo check. Health check. Everything check. Yeah, that last flare was a fluke, I guess. All right, let's do this. We got this. We got this time. We got this. Fucking hell. We got this. I'm telling you. Okay. All right. We're okay so far. The trick is we can hide in the light. See, in other games, you hide in the dark. Ooh, that voice crack. In other games, you hide in the dark. In Alan Wake. So, pretty okay. I mean, this light is going to stop being a viable spot once I start attacking out of it, so we have to be really careful. How many are left? The biggest thing to me is that we got the big guy with the giant hammer thing. Like, that's fine. Everybody else is the problem. All right, let's go. What's up? Tarnation. Let's go. Oh God. Hi. Bye. We need to regroup. I am a terrible shot. Either I am or Alan is. I think it's combined, really. I think we're both responsible, but you didn't hear that from me. What do we got left? 6 flare shots. Damn it! Okay, that's not cool. That's luck. Excuse me. We earned that. Indeed. I mean, is it really survival horror if you're forcing me to use all my ammo? It's a desperate struggle. I really, you know, it kind of sucks to acknowledge, but Alan is essentially a man bereft of purpose. I mean, sure, he has to stop Scratch from rewriting the real world into some twisted nightmare now that he has the manuscript and the clicker, but I can't help but feel like, I don't know, Alan, your wife's gone. Like, you spent 13 years trying to get out. You sacrificed yourself to save her. You spent 13 years trying to get out. She's gone. Your doppelganger's out there to ruin the world, Fight Club style. I don't know. This doesn't seem like the kind of world I'd want to continue living in after I saved it. If I'm allowed to be a little bit grim here. Just, a lot of this just kind of sucks. What's wrong with you people? You don't have food? People don't have food in your house? Not even a Band-Aid? I really hope nothing else, you know, decides to show its face because, ooh, campsite. Because I don't really. You see, yeah, you see what it says in the middle of the screen? No ammo. That's what it should say. Nothing in the tackle box, nothing in the tent. This is a great camping spot, though. Not for nothing. Look at that. You got a little view there. Little fenced-in area. 2 paths going in and out. It's a little bit small. I don't know where you'd be setting up your food tent. Like, where's y'all's food tent? Y'all got a food tent? 1 bench. Where's the toilet? Where are y'all pooping? Inquiring minds want to know. Like, we have only in the past 10 years progressed to the point where, you know, you get bathrooms in games. Used to not be a thing. You know, you'd have bathrooms in your games. Bathrooms with toilets, you know. We even have gender-neutral bathrooms in games with 2023's Dead Space remake. Gender-neutral bathrooms in games. Okay, so there's no excuse. Y'all at least need like a porta potty or a hole in the ground or something. Oh, that sounds fantastic. What kind of tequila? The tequila enthusiasts want to know what kind of tequila. And did you take a sip before you went home? I know I would have. I wish. That's what I should do. I should just go out, like, right before I bike. Just, like, take a shot. Definitely would, you know. Definitely would help the ride home. Hell, even walking in it. Okay, see, this is why you don't navigate the woods without a map. This is where I... What is that? Oh. Well, if I didn't feel like I was going in the right direction before, I definitely do now.
In the dark place, the dark presence went into me. When I was pulled back here, crossing over,
he said it, not me.
Made it dormant. I couldn't remember what had happened, but I could feel it, getting stronger, waking up. I thought it was hunting me, closing in. It was inside me the whole time, and then it took over. Turned me into Scratch.
Oh yeah, one of these funky control stations that somebody's been tampering with, apparently. Alright, well. I feel like I'm backtracking through Saga's intro, which I kind of am, which is fine, but... Yeah. What do you think happens when we reach the top here? Oh, this feels wrong.
I had to get to Bright Falls. See this through to the end.
Crazy how that works. So Saga's in Bright Falls. Saga pulls Alan back, but Alan pops out of Cauldron Lake instead of right in front of him, which is amazing. You know, we love to see it. We love to see it happen. But I was genuinely confused the first time he popped up. We're coming full circle now, though. We're getting there. We're getting it.
I brought Saga Anderson into this story to help me escape. She succeeded. It cost her everything. I'd used Alex Casey in my writing for years. The real Casey had been drawn here because of that. Now he was a victim, too. Saga, Casey, Alice, all this horror originates from me. It's my fault. Scratch had to be stopped. I've driven down this road before. Been driving on it forever. If Scratch had brought the dark place here, this would take me back inside. In 2010, I dived in, a leap of faith for Alice, with no idea that the cost would be a nightmare worse than death.
So I know he's not about to go back in there, right?
It's taken me 13 years to get
out. It really did, Alan.
Now Alice was dead.
Yeah.
Because of me.
I mean...
And I was gonna make that leap again, this time knowing the cost all too well.
I know he has to. But I'm still gonna look at him funny. It really did take you 13 years to get out, Alan.
Another way to look at it? I had brought the dark place here with me. I never had gotten out. Maybe after this I finally could.
No.
It was a fool's hope. I had no choice. I had
I
to
feel
do
like
it.
your fate is to be forever trapped in the
That
dark
didn't
place.
make me any less terrified.
I can't believe this.
Fuck it.
I cannot believe this, Alan. Ugh. He really does exist in a perpetual loop. There's just no way out for him. There's just no way out for him. Everything is cyclical. Time is a flat circle. The rings of Carcosa. I was really thinking about this, and it reminded me a lot of True Detective.
This is not what I expected.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. That's funny. I don't know, man. I'm about to make that my phone wallpaper. I have spent 13 years hearing about Deerfest. 13 years of Alan Wake characters talking about Deerfest, alluding to Deerfest, looking forward to Deerfest, hating Deerfest, vandalizing Deerfest, getting caught in illicit activities at Deerfest. Never did I ever think in these 13 years of Alan Wake that I would ever go to Deerfest. Personally, I think the more alarming thing is that it took the dark place for Deerfest to happen. And, you know, there's a chance that this is all bullshit. But, you know, it's... I mean, shit, man. Look, everybody's wearing deer masks.
The stage fight
It's
scene
Deerfest.
in Departure is one-upped by the absolutely mind-frying Dark Ocean summoning.
They're talking about the game.
Wake deftly tricks the reader into believing the cult of the tree is the story's antagonist.
They're being meta. These are cult members, and they're being really meta. Stop talking about the game I'm playing. This is weird, right? I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, when I heard about Deerfest, I didn't think it was this. I don't think this is the real Deerfest. I think this is the fake Deerfest. Alan Wake Return, the much anticipated sequel to Departure and Initiate. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. No. For those not in the know, Departure...
I needed to get a copy of Return. I needed to read the ending to have a shot at changing
Alan,
it.
stop trying to tell me how to beat the game.
I was inside Scratch's
I'm not
ending.
stupid.
A perverse version of reality. The townspeople brainwashed.
What?
Everyone and everything revolved around Return, as if it had just been published.
Setting the trilogy's exciting conclusion at Deerfest makes Return a genre-bending mixture of fact and fiction.
Stop being meta. So I was gonna say that a second ago. I was gonna say that before Alan just kind of spewed it out into the open. Yeah, it's like a weird, sick, twisted version of Deerfest, and it's oddly based around him in the release of a book he didn't write.
Alan Wake is this generation's greatest storyteller.
It's an alternate reality where everyone can't stop glazing the man.
Among the stairs, humor glows in Wake's pages.
I'm
resulting from a mushroom trip is evidence
the
that
highly
Wink is
anticipated novel
winking
by
at the
Alan Wake,
reader.
Return. Return is printed on a firm, high-quality white offset uncoated paper
Is that a
stock,
deer?
making every page a true delight to turn in your fingertips. Alan Wake's brilliance is on full display with his choice of a hardcover book jacket made of a premium enamel stock with gloss lamination that is both tasteful and pleasant to the touch. Isn't that right?
Oh. That is so messed up.
He set a high standard with his previous novels, but I can say without hesitation that Return contains the best and most compelling
His brother's
book
dead.
description on a back cover that I have ever read. This book blurb is truly riveting and will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. It is accompanied by a tasteful photograph of Alan Wake's home here in Bright Falls. The book weighs 1 pound and 3 ounces. Return is a true masterpiece. I'll give it a perfect score of 5 Alma beers out of 5. How about you?
There you have it. Alan Wake has done it again. This was the Koskela Brothers Book Club. Cheers.
I know to some degree that was supposed to be funny, but it wasn't. It was actually kind of sad. You know? Oh, that was kind of sad. I'm really invested in the Koskela brothers, and that was really sad. Like, I hated that. I absolutely hated that. I love all of their commercials, and their commercials are so good. And now he just, oh, that's so terrible. He had to be. So this weird, messed up version of reality has him doing the commercial by himself, playing off of a shadow that's not speaking or talking. And it sucks. It's so sad. Even though he's wearing a deer mask, you can see it in his body language, and you can see how sad he is. He's just like, no. I hated that. That was terrible. This is terrible. I hate all of this. I'm surrounded by fucking deer people, and they're all mocking me. Yo, Deerfest sucks. I hate this.
Alan Wake's latest novel, Return, is breaking every literal
Jump
record in
off,
existence.
dick!
It's the great American novel.
Deerfest scene is a strong contender for the most memorable ending in literature.
Okay, this is ridiculous. I'm a fan of Alan Wake, and even I think this is a bit excessive.
Alan Wake knows his fans and never lets them down.
I have to get out of here. See, this is what people think that they want to be treated like this. People think that they want. Oh, thank God. People think that they.
A spellbinding tour de force.
People think they want this level of adulation and praise and unconditional just
Return is a story that can't help but pull you in.
adulation. But no, you don't. You really don't. You really don't want this. You want to work hard for your accolades, okay? You want your shit to stink. This is terrible.
Return is an early contender for a Pulitzer Prize.
You're wearing a deer mask. No, the book is sold out. Fuck. Okay, let's steal it from somebody.
novel begins as a murder mystery, but pulls the rug out from under and turns into an all-out supernatural horror.
The self-awareness here is crazy. The levels of self-awareness are insane.
The book continually subverts expectations. See, I expected the Koskolas to become taken because of their similarities to the Hutari.
Stop calling me out! This game is brilliant. I don't know. It's one thing to be meta, but it's another thing entirely to bake into the dialogue conclusions that you completely expected the viewer to jump to based on the way you portrayed the story. That's ridiculous. Let me out of this place. It makes me uncomfortable.
The worlds and characters echo each other in unique and surprising ways. Rich examples of this theme.
She's not wrong.
Why no love for Barry? Is our dear author planning something for the future? But whatever it is, I'm on board.
What's today's date? January 17th, 2024. The day a game story finally broke me.
Saga and Casey go down as literature's best law enforcement duo.
This is...
Return shines a light on its author's brilliantly dark mind.
Truly, I've never had... Am I breaking the simulation? Oh, the world is melting. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. It's dark. Everything's dark. Holy shit. Yo, this is crazy, dude. Whoa. Holy hell. I'm tripping balls, man. What's happening? Okay. Woo. Wow. Whoa. Just put an invisible wall there next time. Don't do that. Who's playing the instruments? Who's on stage? I want to leave.
The tragedy of Saga losing her family is a blatant commentary on a woman's struggle to balance her personal and professional lives.
I disagree with that, actually. Yeah, no, I vehemently disagree with that. Nah, that you lost me on that one. That theory can eat a bleep. I don't like that one. We are not a fan of that last one. It's definitely a commentary on something. It is not a commentary on a woman's struggle to balance her personal and professional life. Arguably, it's not. Arguably, it's not.
Setting the trilogy's exciting conclusion at Deerfest. Oh, makes return a genre-bending mixture of fact and fiction.
It is actually insane that he did such a thing.
The gut-wrenching ending in which Saga is left to die in the lake is modern horror at its finest.
I mean, that's really messed up to suggest. Is that a deer on the stage? Where's Ati? Is Ati and the Deers going to be playing at this one? None of this is weird at all. Wait a... Why are they all staring at me? Like, you see this, right? They're staring at me. They're clearly staring at me. Man's just turning his whole body just to stare at me. Now you're staring at me. What are you looking at? They're all staring at me. What's up, guys? You, yeah.
I could see the round windows of the writer's room in the photo. That's where I had to go. To rewrite the ending of Return.
It's a sick, sick story, and I love it. A book to die for.
Shit.
Close the doors, Alan! Fuck! Well. I gotta stop doing that. That's like stress eating. I'm very disturbed.
The round windows of the writer's room in the photo. That's where I had to go. To rewrite the ending of Return.
It's a sick, sick story.
I hope it's in this house.
To die for.
Shit. I could get out through the back.
Good lord. Deerfest sucks. I'm just gonna say it again.
I had to get to the writer's room to stop this horror story.
Never want to go to Deerfest ever again. Don't take me to Deerfest. I don't want to go to Deerfest. Don't suggest Deerfest. You know what? I'm not even seeing the live-action Bambi remake at this point. I'm done with Deer.
Around
I'm
a
done.
vain monster of a writer and his final divine work of art. The novel Return come true. It wouldn't stop here. It would keep
Looks like
spreading.
Anne Rice's house. And I should know. I've been there.
I needed to reach the writer's room. Write a new conclusion. Was Scratch's insecure need for fame, for praise, drawn from my psyche?
Absolutely.
I would bring his sick fantasy crashing down around him.
He's your Tyler Durden, bro. Sam Lake is a very he's a very well-versed writer. I don't know if these are blatant influences, but I mean, yeah, I mean, Scratch is basically your Tyler Durden. You know, he's all of your dark impulses, desires, all condensed into one evil version of the heebie-jeebies.
What was that? Alice
Your
was
dead wife.
Was this a trap? Or was Scratch torturing me?
You know, I thought I had my fill of horror protagonists seeing the specters of their dead wives, but you know what? What's one more, huh? Seriously, the original Alan Wake and American Nightmare are both, I would call them more third-person action, you know, games than I would call them survival horror games. This is definitely a horror game. They're like, oh yeah, this... I love how they just blatantly say it. One of the cult members goes, oh, I love how it turns from a murder mystery into a mind-bending psychological horror. And I'm just sitting here like... Yep, it absolutely did that. The game did that. When the game started, Casey and Saga were walking to a crime scene to investigate a murder. And here we are. Not to mention Saga got chucked face for what the fuck. Great, now I get to be haunted by my wife. My late wife. She literally Kratos'd herself. She said, my journey ends now. And walked off a cliff. Except Athena wasn't there to stop him. Why does she insist on being so weird? Like, it's already weird enough that you are coming back. Like, isn't it already weird enough that you are coming back as a ghost? Do you have to be weird about coming back as a ghost? Like, I always wonder what goes through the mind of a ghost. It's like, you can't just appear and have a normal conversation with me. Do you have to go a booga 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 and like taunt me for like 20 minutes at a time before we even exchange work?
Shit, Scratch!
Oh no.
Got the fuck up!
Oh my god. No! Ah! It's legit. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Oh. 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 I didn't like any of that. Not one bit. A lot of red exit signs glowing in the dark. I just want to throw that out there. All right. I have a very vague and basic idea that probably will not help me one bit. Oh, some scary shit, man.
Alan.
I feel like the worst part is the fact that I'm getting baited by my wife. Know what I mean? Okay, so. Okay. Scary.
Shit, scratch!
My man.
Fuck! Fuck off! Got the fuck up! Fuck off!
Are you hearing this? This is literally...
Fuck!
This is literally what happens. This is literally what happens when you let the intrusive thoughts win. Those are the intrusive thoughts. Personified. Those are the intrusive thoughts that we speak of. Oh, God. Okay.
Shut the fuck
Let's
up!
go. Duh! No.
Here, Alan. It's
It's the crazy fanatic chick.
We're safe in the light, Alan. For now. But he's very pushy.
Rose, right? From the diner. How are you here?
I'm here to save you, silly. I got your instructions. I found every hidden message you left for me. In the radio, in the wind, in the forums on my Alan Wake fan site.
What? No, Rose, I haven't been leaving you any messages.
Oh, I get it. Yes, Alan, only a crazy person would think you've been leaving them secret messages. Wink. But now you need to get your butt upstairs, Alan. This shit won't right itself, no matter what William Shakespeare said.
Right. Thank you, Rose. I'll do what I can.
Very smart of Alan to not give any more pushback after he realized what was going on. This is a man that knows how to read the room. One, not only is this a man that knows how to read the room, but I've got to say, this is subversive writing on levels unfathomable. I can't... How? How did he do this? This is... So... This is subversion on a level I can't comprehend. Because you start... The first time you meet her, she seems like she's on the ball. Like, she seems like she knows things that other people shouldn't know. Because they line up with the truth that other people shouldn't know, but she somehow knows things. So, first you think she's crazy and just a fanatic, just some crazy fan of Alan Wake's. Then she starts saying things that make sense to you and to Saga, which leads you to believe, oh shit, maybe she has been communicating with Alan from the other side. After all, I've been communicating with Alan from the other side. How far-fetched could it be? Maybe she's not crazy. Maybe this is all right. I'm gonna trust her. Only to come back later on in the game as Alan, and Alan's just like, I haven't been sending you any messages. He broke the entire narrative. With one sentence. He broke her entire arc. She is crazy. But even to Alan, she's saying stuff that makes sense. I'm done. Alan's just like, all right, I mean, are you gonna argue with the crazy person?
This light won't hold him forever, you know.
And now she's talking to me. Anyway, no. This is why it took. Moments like this are why it's taken us 50 hours to beat this. No regrets. I ain't got her standing there doing nothing. She crazy. She crazy. She's doing the awkward shuffle. Her life is awkward. Her everything is awkward. Look at her face. These aren't bad graphics. She just actually does have crazy face. Look at her. Look at her. She got the crazy eyes. Look at her face. Look at her when she speaks words. You saw that. You saw that. I know you saw that. She crazy. She got a beak on her too. Jeez, look at that nose. Yee.
I'm not coming with you, no matter how long you wait.
Love that she just has things to say. But holy shit. Yeah. We're oof.
Upstairs.
Oh, man.
The writer's room must be in the attic. That's where the windows were.
Man. That's deep. That's deep. I'm gonna be so awkward. If I ever meet Sam Lake, I'm gonna be so awkward. I don't know how to begin. Oh, Ati, it's you.
We'll loop around and come together, Tom. I have put everything ready for the visitors. I'll come to wash the floor of your room next. All you need is water and Vileda. Water is the oldest palm. Water finds its way. What water brings, it takes away. It can be clean or dirty. It can keep life or drown it.
Ahti. I didn't expect to see you here, but it makes sense.
It does.
Can you help me find my way? One last time.
Now there's a devil in the fish trap. Don't be spooked by it so that shit won't start beating your underpants. Okay. I'll get the door open for you, Tom.
What?
There you go. The matter is a stake. Now comes the end of the rhyme.
Thank you, Ahti.
What? Nah, so what? What? What did he say? We're not letting him get away with this. What did he just say? What did he just say? Ati is usually profound in ways that mere mortals cannot comprehend. Ati is a wise man. Ati, I once stood still and watched Ati sing for 10 straight minutes because I didn't realize the game was looping his song. But his singing was so beautiful and so profound. I couldn't help but read the lyrics and go, ooh, for 10 minutes. And when I tell you that the shit he just said made no goddamn sense, I mean it. What?
What water brings, it takes away. It can be clean or dirty. It can keep life or drown.
He had me here. He had me there. Okay, the water thing, he got me. It can be clean or dirty. It can give life or drown it. Fine, fine, I get it. Profound. Continue. He's cooking. Hold up. Let him cook.
Didn't expect to
Let
see
him
you
cook.
here, but it makes sense.
He's spitting.
Can you help
Right?
me find my way? One last time.
Help me find my way.
Now there's a devil in the fish trap. Don't be spooked by it so that shit won't start beating your underpants.
There's a devil in the fish trap. What was that other part about shit in your underpants?
There's a devil in the fish trap.
Don't be spooked by it. What is that? Don't be spooked by it so that shit won't start beating your underpants? Mm-hmm.
Be spooked by it so that shit won't start beating your underpants.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get the door open for you, Tom. There you go. The matter is a steak. Now comes the end of the ride.
Thank you, Ahti.
Not only does it not rhyme, it's right there in the chat. What? What does that mean? What is he saying? What? There's a devil in the I'm not even gonna do it. He let me down. My head hurts. Oh, I'm back in the mine place. Hey.
I was here. I needed to write the ending. I only had one chance to get this right.
I actually get to do this in real time? Are you kidding me?
I needed an ending that took everything already in return and extended it into a conclusion that would save us. Only the perfect ending would work.
What does that mean? Eternal Deer Fest. I hated that. Never meet your heroes. Never meet your heroes, man. I went to Deer Fest and nearly got killed by a bunch of people wearing deer masks. I know that you're supposed to have some level of affirmation when setting up your vision board, but that's a bit much. Yeah, no, the end can't be Eternal Deer Fest. I don't know if we can do that. So am I just sitting at the keyboard? I mean, I have to, right?
Return's ending was an eternal Deerfest that would keep spreading.
That's
Given
terrible.
time, Scratch would plunge the world into his nightmare. I had to stop that from happening. I had to write one more chapter for Return. A perfect ending that would save us all. I was the only one who could write it. Everything depended on this. On me.
Eternal
Any
Deerfest.
second now, Scratch would burst through that door to stop me. Every plot thread dangled in my brain. It suddenly felt impossible. Something stirred in the room, coming to me. An idea.
Okay.
The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work.
The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there's only victims and monsters.
Interesting.
If there is a hero, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
I won't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone.
The ending will have to be dark no matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
The scales always need to balance.
Oh boy. Not before we pay the price.
Something felt different. I'd never seen myself in a vision before.
That's true.
But it fit. Saga and I were both at the center of this story. She was now my co-author. This was the beginning of the end. We were characters in a horror story, charging blindly towards the finale. We still didn't have everything we needed. This would not work without the clicker.
The final Deerfest. Okay. That was not a bad chapter at all.
Through darkest dark, I'm pushing through.
It's always worth it to stay for these.
Through the end, I'm reaching you.
That was a pretty good chapter.
Though they keep saying that my baby,
The way this game's story continues to keep breaking itself is just.
keep on loving you. For my love's the light, holding you tight, holding you tight. And they
Nothing so far. I don't think anything's happened to the nurse yet. I mean, she's just chilling. She's crazy.
I'll change the story where it's saying
She was written to be some kind of action.
there is no one left to love. And there's no one left to
I love that the lyrics relate to the in-game happenings. Like even the songs have purpose in the story.
No!
What's going on? Am I in the field office? No. It's the mine place?
Wild that she gets thrown into her mind place instead of, oh no, where's all my stuff?
I can't sense anyone.
Yeah, where's all my stuff?
My work. It's all gone. What the hell is happening?
No. My manuscript.
Where is everything?
Not the TV.
Nothing's working. I can't think straight.
It makes sense that if her mental state is, you know, awry, that her mind place would be disheveled or...
I can't leave. Why can't I leave?
Trapped in my mind place? Well, joke's on you. That is in itself a clue.
The Dark Presence took over Casey. Stole the clicker from me. The last thing I remember is him throwing me into Cauldron Lake.
I'm in the dark place. I'm lost. I don't know how to get out. I don't know what to do.
That wasn't me. Was it?
Oh my god, what?
Failed who?
There's a dark saga!
What's happening to the case board?
You failed them? Other saga?
I'm in the dark place. I'm lost. I don't know how to get out. I don't know what to do.
This is the dark place. I'm in danger. I have to get out of here. I love this, but yeah, there's a dark version of her. What do you mean? Why does it say you failed them? That's so awful. Are we profiling other saga? Can we profile other saga?
The board says I failed them.
Who's them?
Who's them?
I let everyone down. Logan, Casey, myself.
Oh God.
This is
She's
my
got a
fault.
scratch too, but her scratch is all
My daughter's
depressed
dead. My partner was taken
and
over
despondent.
by a monster. I'm trapped in the dark place. Powerless.
I'm not powerless. What is happening here? This isn't me.
So Alan goes into the dark place, and basically all of his dark passenger traits are amplified and turned aggressive. Saga falls into the dark place, and all of her more meek, timid, frightened, reluctant qualities are just brought to the forefront. This church mouse version of her that's afraid of everything. That's really interesting. We're saving Logan for last. I'm not hitting Logan first. We're hitting Casey first.
Casey. Casey depended on me, and I let him down.
I wasn't watching his back. I got wrapped up chasing the wrong lead.
There you go. Glass half empty kind of chick.
Now he's turned into a monster.
Stop whining.
He needed me.
Don't let her gaslight you, fam. This is interesting because usually when Saga is doing a profile of someone, she can step outside of herself and see the person in third person. Like, she can see them as if they're sitting across from her at a table. Like, she can inhabit their thoughts. That's not what's happening here. Instead of her being outside of the thoughts she's accessing, it feels like the thoughts are going inside of her. I feel like she's being gaslit right now. If this makes any sense. It seems like she's being gaslit by all of these negative emotions. Because she just agreed. She just agreed with the Casey thing. This is why we're saving Logan for last. Because her daughter is, yeah.
Logan.
I neglected my family for my job. I was too thrilled by the cases, the mysteries.
I liked how dangerous the work was. And now that danger has destroyed my family. It killed my daughter. No.
Aw, her daughter was cute. That's sad. Yeah. While I do appreciate that Sam Lake basically turned the dark place into Silent Hill.
Something's very fucking wrong here.
I can appreciate that he basically turned the dark place into Silent Hill, but woo. I don't care. I've been saying this the entire game. I have been trying to tell Saga this, but I'm black and I'm screaming at the screen, so Saga can't hear. Saga can't hear me talk about this, but I knew. You failed them.
Scratch took Casey, and it's my fucking fault.
Okay, so again with the gaslighting, okay? Look at how composed these messages are. The dark presence took Casey. She's right. Cauldron Lake is the... Like, look at how composed these messages are. And then as soon as we go up here, look at this. The same way that Alan can be possessed by Scratch and turn into a vile, eldritch source of violence and terror, whatever this is trying to get into Saga, and it's turning her in. It's dulling her edge, for lack of a better term. It's dulling her edge. It's making her meek, or it's trying to.
I'm a failure. This is what I deserve.
Again, tone. Again, tone. Shit. My bad. You've lost your mind. Kate, look at this. It's your fault he got hurt. You've lost your mind. You were a terrible detective. This would be weird if I hadn't been watching The Dark Place do this exact same thing to Alan. I wish I still had the screenshots. There were like whole ass billboards in Alan's Dark Place saying things like, you're a terrible writer, you're a hack, all you write is pretentious drivel. I'm just sitting here like, okay.
I'm a terrible mother. I let my daughter die.
Okay, so you know the whole a broken clock is right twice a day kind of thing. This thing is spitting hard truths in a very inconsiderate way. The sad part is that at least 4 of these 5 things are true. But I guess it's going to take a little bit more effort before we find out what. There's an episode of Night Springs playing on the...
I never should have trusted these.
Oh, the manuscript pages are back. You never should have trusted... Oh, God, she's... I don't feel like that's her talking.
I didn't want to leave home.
Chill with my dead daughter actually just talking to me.
Casey was being corrupted and I did nothing.
I need everyone in the room to realize the level of writing that's happening right now. She is slowly turning into this meek, self-defeating person. Anyway. Alex Casey, FBI. Description of injury. Subject seems physically weakened with some confusion about his whereabouts and events. Concussion, similar symptoms to those becoming shaded individuals. Exposure to the shadow is suspected but not confirmed. You knew he was hurt. You knew the dark presence. You know, why does it have to manifest like this? It's so painful. Oh, God. You knew he was hurt. You knew the dark presence did something to him. You didn't care. You only pretended to care when it was convenient. And the second he became a liability, you let Scratch have him. Wow. The tea. The tea is hot. Ooh. The tea is hot. It's not good. This is your guilt, by the way. You know, like Batman in the third Arkham game, in Batman Arkham Knight, the third of the Arkham trilogy of Batman games, starring Batman, where you play as Batman in Gotham. He starts seeing the Joker after he's died, and while it would be very easy to simply write the Joker off as a fear gas induced hallucination, on a more personal and raw level, because you know about what fear gas does to a person. The only subtext that is one-to-one should be universal across the board for everyone playing Arkham Knight is the fact that this 100% accurate representation of the Joker is coming out of Batman's head. The gas doesn't do anything except prey on what's already in your mind. And so the subtext is that Batman, not only is Batman fucking crazy, but the Joker being in his head is also a manifestation of the guilt he was always going to feel if he had ever killed him or had been responsible for his death in some way. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're so similar and yet so intertwined that a completely accurate version of him is in his head. So this weird despondent version of Saga that's threatening to take her over, these are probably deeply this is probably how Saga really feels in her moment-to-moment life. Like the face, she's doing what psychologists would call masking. This is probably how she actually feels all the time. And the dark place is just kind of amplifying that. And in this case, unfortunately, if Saga's not strong enough mentally, like if she doesn't steel up quick, it's going to take over her soul. The same way Scratch took over Alan. And to be frank, this says as much about Alan as it does about Saga. Good Lord. Good Lord.
Scratch was Wake. How could I miss that?
Yeah, so then you know that whatever is in never mind. She's not gonna do it. Transcript of interview with subject Alan Wake, suspected para-utilitarian. I love that word so much. Mr. Wake, you've been taken into the FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date. But for now, I need to ask if there's anything you can tell us regarding the incident in the hotel. Anything we may need to know. There's a force you don't understand. A presence. It's after me. It wants to consume me. Consume everything. Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. There were so many hints. How did you miss this? Wake was Scratch. It was right under your nose. Wake was Scratch. Scratch was Wake. Scratch, Wake, Scratch, Wake, Scratch, Wake. This is wild. I'm witnessing Saga unravel.
There's no way out.
Can you not do that again? Wake was Scratch all along, and I had no idea.
What?
Good God. Oh. The intrusive thought. Didn't I say this earlier? The intrusive thoughts personified. Like, you can't let them win. Look at that's so terrible. Oh, man. It's like this is like weaponized anxiety. This is like playable anxiety. It's your fault he got hurt. I ignored the fact that the dark presence was affecting Casey. Did I, though? I don't think I ignored that.
What is this?
You never should have brought him to Cauldron Lake, right to Scratch. Yeah, but that's not my fault. I used manuscript pages as a... Oh my God, he's so right. Oh no. Oh wow. See, wow, a broken clock really is right twice a day. She's absolutely right. Other Saga is absolutely right. This is what I mean about guilt. Remember, this entity, whatever it is, cannot say or do anything that isn't already in Saga's head. So if you felt guilty about reading the manuscript pages and letting them guide you around, Saga, I feel you. I was doing that because I'm playing a video game. I'm not a detective. So I was collecting manuscript pages and gleaming clues from them because I'm playing a game. Saga, you didn't have any excuse. You're the FBI agent. You should have. Ooh. The tea is room temperature. Fantastic. What does this say? That's so funny. I use manuscript pages as a crutch. Wow.
This isn't...
The pages were your excuse for always being one step behind. Wow. Yo. Saga's internal voice is not pulling any punches. Saga's internal voice is a savage, to be frank.
I want to go home.
Bruh. There's an episode of Night Springs. I haven't seen an episode of Night Springs since Alan Wake's American Nightmare. Who's ready to see some Night Springs?
There's no way out.
Night Springs. Logan and David love that show. Their weekly ritual.
Note the very specific language. I'm just saying. Oh, Night Springs.
Nope, nope, nope.
Saga. You are literally trapped in a room with your trauma. Deal with your shit. Saga's literally sitting here saying, oh, look, Night Springs. It's Logan and David's favorite show. Their weekly ritual. Why isn't it our favorite show?
There's no way out.
Why isn't it our favorite show? Why didn't we sit down and watch it as a family? Why isn't it our weekly ritual? Saga, you're a bad mom. I'm sorry. Saga, you're a bad mom. I was rooting for you, Saga. I didn't want to believe what everybody was saying. We were rooting for you, Saga. We were all rooting for you.
Why did you let me drown?
May I deal with all of my demons and take accountability in every situation that requires it, so that should I ever get caught in the dark place, I will not be sitting in the middle of my own personal hell while my demons yell at me about my faults. Because this is crazy. This is fucked up.
Casey was hurt. I should have been watching his back.
It's like she's getting a crash course in empathy. I had no idea my protagonist was such a jerk. Wait. I feel like I'm being gaslit again. Is Saga really that bad?
There's no way out.
Eh. Guess it remains to be seen. We could do some more profiling. I'm not a fan of doing these at all. Every time I pick one of these things, they hit me with like a jump scare, and it's really unsettling.
The story.
My life, my family is just part of a book.
Another white asshole
Deciding what I get to do, how I get to do
Hey.
it.
He took my daughter from me.
I'll never be free of this story from him.
He used her.
Okay, now she's being gaslit to be evil. Fascinating as it is to watch this thing slowly gain.
Scratch. He's using Casey now. Like he used Wake.
Fascinating as it may be to watch her unravel like this.
I'm cold, Mom.
The grave implications of everything that's happening down here are not lost on me. You're gonna have to confront that one, Saga. I can, again, from the way she talks about Night Springs, to the way she talks about her home life, to the phone call that she had with her now ex-husband, I don't know, man. I think there's a lot of credence to the things that Saga's been trying to subdue and bury beneath the surface.
Wait, what?
Casey is gone and it's your fault. No.
She's not dead.
God damn it.
I've been saying this I've been saying this for like 3 episodes now. I'm so tired. You're the only one, Saga. Stop making me agree with the monster. I feel like screenshotting that. That's insane. What? Okay, I'm sorry. we're just calling her out at this point. Anyone notice that the Logan is dead clue just keeps popping up repeatedly? She is getting dragged right now. This is so terrible. Aww. Night. We gotta have you talking more up in here, because when you do talk, it's interesting. But thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed this mind-bending mind fook. Definitely a game worth playing down the line. And, wow. Rest best. Have a groovy night. Enjoy your tequilas and your ciders. Cheers. I'm going to keep chipping away at this story here, because this game is dragging Saga right now. What makes more sense? Everyone is wrong or you are? Well, if you hadn't been at work, she'd still be alive. Stop. Why is every clue Logan is dead? Stop. She died alone and scared, begging you for help, and you weren't there. Stop. Also, can I just... Are the pictures getting progressively darker? The pictures are getting progressively darker. Stop. Oh my god. As the water filled her lungs. This is messed up, man. Oh god, it's like the POV of a drowning person. Like the way the picture is slowly getting cloudier and darker. It's like the POV of a drowning victim. Look at the picture. So God. Okay. Can you even still call yourself a mother after you oh god, I can't. We're hammering that. We are hammering this nail in with all of the subtlety of a brick to the face.
No! I'm done with this. It just keeps coming back.
I said this verbatim last night. You're blaming a horror story instead of yourself, you coward. Admit she's dead and you killed her. You killed her. You killed her. I didn't say... I wasn't that harsh, but I have essentially... deduced a good 10 hours ago that Saga has been scapegoating Alan for the death of her daughter for the entirety of the game, everybody has been telling Saga that her daughter's dead. And she's like, no, she's not. It's Alan Wake's fault. Like, no, it's not. No, it's not. And then, in true subversive fashion, there's another character elsewhere in the game who is having a similar bout of denial about someone who's dead. And they just can't bring themselves to admit that they're gone. Meanwhile, everyone around him is just hurt. They're so hurt. Because she won't accept it. It's actually hurting the people around her that are surviving her. Like, even her ex-husband is like, stop calling me. Our daughter's dead, and it's your fault. Ass. And her only response to that was, what? Oh my God. Wake must have gotten to him too. It's like... And then... Saga asks the woman from the FBC, hey, if he's writing here, is there a chance that his writings can affect anything outside of the area? And the woman's like, no. Which completely eliminates the possibility of Alan's writing affecting her daughter. But she doesn't want to accept that. She really doesn't want to process her daughter's death. But the dark place is like, you gonna learn today. The dark place is like, you gonna learn today, Saga. I don't think...
It feels like I'm trapped in a nightmare. Stuck in an echo chamber with all my fears, my doubts, my insecurities.
She's getting it. She's getting it. She's almost there. She's right there.
Stuck in an echo chamber with all my fears, my doubts, my insecurities.
I took Logan away from her father. Oh. That's definitely going under you're a terrible mom. You took her from David and stuck her in a... What's crazy is that it's right. I saw where Saga lived. They lived in a trailer. A trailer that was halfway dunked into some water. You took her from David and stuck her in a backwater shithole. This is so oof. This is so grim.
There's no way out.
I've had it with you cultist maniacs.
I never should have left Casey at the hotel by himself. This case, this room, is any of it even real?
What the? Oh, here it is. Bright Falls Record. Are these the newspapers?
Logan. The horror story used her.
Even with the dark place using all of its pessimistic, insecure energy against you, you just can't help yourself. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, no shit. Logan's death absolutely did that.
Come on.
You couldn't face what happened, so you cracked? Yep, I see that. I see that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. What? We are not. No. 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 We are not. We're not going there. We are not going there. We are not. We're not going there. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not going there. We are not. No. 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 Sam Lake, you don't get to use that trope. No. I abandoned my partner to investigate on my own. That's a would you kindly type situation, though. I'm just saying.
What? No.
I want to go home.
What's wrong with shadow monsters and false realities?
I spent too much time away from Logan.
You did.
The cult was just the beginning of the spiral. It was so obvious the Koskela brothers were behind the cult.
Oh, wow. I'm really sewing this story together from a bunch of really, really disparate chunks. Let's rock and roll. Ilmo and Yako were running a cult right beneath your nose.
I hate this, but it's all true. I had tried to silence these thoughts. Focus on the case. But I can't escape them anymore. I'm drowning. I need a way out before I'm dragged under.
You need a way out before you're dragged under and become this. This is what I'm saying. Like, it's really harsh, but it's kind of cooking. That's definitely terrible, partner.
I can't do this.
You fucked this case up. That's the worst part. Because it doesn't feel deserved. It doesn't feel right. But these are irrefutable things. She did. She fucked the case up so badly that the FBC took over. Logan was alone.
What the fuck?
She spent every day by herself in that trailer. The same way Silent Hill will show you what you did to your wife. Exactly why you are a widower in the first place. You gon' learn today, said the dark place.
There's no way out.
My badge. Never should have taken this case.
I think you should have. I think this was exactly the case you needed to take. This is clearly the only case you should have taken.
Scratch was too much for us. I should have made KC stay behind.
Casey, oh my god. This desk...
I hate you.
This desk was not this full of papers the last time I went to it. Where did all these papers come from?
No, I'm not reading anymore.
way out.
Oh, way out.
No. There has to be a way out. I need a way out. Oh, God. None of this is real. I've lost it. I'm not even here. The mind place isn't real. A case about supernatural darkness. I'm having a full-on psychotic break. I dragged Logan away to a tin can in Watery. She's dead because of me. There has to be a way out. I need a way out.
Ow.
It's over. There's no point trying. Everything is lost. There's no way out. No way to fix this. There's no way out. I'm stuck here forever. Just me and my past. My guilt. My mistakes. I'm not getting anywhere. I'm stuck. But this is my mind place. My mind. Everything I need is here. It has to be.
I mean, where else is it coming from if not your freaking head?
What the fuck?
The story is a delusion you invented to hide from the truth. Now that's an interesting story. Who was scratching out pages of the manuscript and rewriting in new parts? Imagine that was Saga the entire time doing that and not Scratch.
I can't do this. It's too much.
You gotta do it.
It's crushing me.
You gotta do it.
I'm lost in this
Too bad.
darkness.
You were never home. There was always more work, more cases. You told yourself it was important.
Oh! The lights.
Hell.
No. No. I'm not giving up. Focus, Saga. The answers I need are here somewhere. I just have to look.
All right, thank you.
Anderson, look, after Miranda left, it was, well, I was in a bad place. You dragging me to those dinners at your house with your family, it really, meant a lot. Thank you.
R.I.P. James McCaffrey. I swear it hurts. Every time I hear Casey speak, I think about how I'm never gonna hear him again. But not only will I never hear him again, but how can we have a Max Payne remake without James McCaffrey? There's no way. You can't imitate that voice. It's impossible.
I saw this online and it made me think of you. Okay, what are you doing?
Don't make a big deal out of it, Mom. No hugs, no hugs.
Okay, that's kind of cute.
I am honored by this award. Thank you. While our agency must continue to improve, the work we do here, protecting communities, pursuing the truth, it's the most important work there is.
Hey, Mom, I made you a charm bracelet for good luck. I made a matching one for me, so bring me back something cool from Washington.
Hey. Just calling to say thanks for your note. Oh, sometimes I just get in my head too much. So, thanks for pulling me out. You're really the best, Mom. Really. Okay. Talk soon. No. This is all real. I know it is. The FBI will kick me out. I'll have nothing. I'm not a perfect mom, but I'm doing my best. Logan was just being nice when she gave me that mug. I never deserved her. I can't let this place make me question myself. I know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. Casey trusts me. I know he does. I'll just let him down again. It's not too late. I can still save them. No matter what I do, someone will get hurt. I don't know what to do. I'm afraid. I'm my own worst enemy. The fears in my head are stopping me from trying. From leaving.
When I called this playable anxiety earlier, I had no idea how accurate that was.
blaming yourself, Anderson. A knife in the arm is just part of the job. If you're gonna keep fussing, you can get the hell out. Look, leave the whiskey.
Aw.
It's okay to be afraid. But I can't let this end here.
I can't. I just want it to stop.
Giving up won't make this stop. Logan needs me. Casey needs me.
Logan's dead. Oh my god.
I'm so close. The dark place wants me to hate myself. But I just need to get inside my own head. I've made mistakes. I'll make more. But I can do better. And I can start by leaving this room.
I'm afraid it will hurt. But nothing will hurt more than not trying to save them.
It will hurt. But I will fight. The dark place tried to trap me here. The only way to leave is facing it head-on. Wake called it a nightmare. I need to dive into that nightmare and find a way back home.
Up next, we had a guest lined up. I have it written down here somewhere. What's this say? Jim Figamore. Figamore? Figamore. I know that name from somewhere, but... Oh, the lion's lighting up, so that could be him. Hello, you're on with Pat Maine.
Hey, it's Terry. I'm at the Elderwood Palace Lodge, and there's been a shootout. FBI everywhere. I think somebody's dead. I was working the front desk when bullets just started flying. I had to hide under my desk.
Oh, gosh, Terry. Clearly a bit of embellishment on your part. But it sounds like maybe Russ Hammond's been hunting quail in the off-season again.
Quail? You're not listening. They shut up the whole damn hotel. And that's not all. I swear to sweet Jesus Murphy, I saw Alan Wake walk in before it all happened.
Alan Wake? Now, is that one of Mandy May's kids?
Alan fucking Wake, Pat, the writer. You've talked about him on the show. He disappeared years ago.
Disappeared, you say? Okay, this is all coming together now. See, people were calling in about Wendy Davis going missing, but it sounds like they have her confused with this Alan Walker fellow you're talking about. Terry,
Good
you were there
lord.
last Sunday at the market selling those
The
cuckoo
cope
clocks
for
when
his
I came
senility
to
is
visit,
wild.
Pat, no.
And who was selling beef jerky in that stall next to
God.
yours? Wendy Davis. Davis Family Beef Jerky. Now, how can she be selling me beef jerky on Sunday and be missing since 2010? It's ridiculous.
Wendy's fucking dead. I'm talking about Alan Wake. Jesus, Pat. This is serious. I'm trying to put the warning out. There's something wild going on. I gotta go in case they come back.
Okay, that was Jim Figamore, everybody, and he'll be running for mayor this... wait, no, that was It was... Anyway, that's our
Senility
show
is
for
wild.
today. Anyway, here's another song from Kathy's grandson, Daryl.
I love it so much. Everybody's like, Wendy's fucking dead, Pat!
And that wraps up my list of favorite park benches in Bright Falls. And now, I just want to clear something up from our last broadcast. There was some talk, an off-color joke of sorts, about Wendy Davis of Davis Family Beef Jerky being dead, which of course is a bunch of hogwash. So I'm gonna give our dear friend Wendy a call so we can put an end to these silly rumors. And oh, it looks like we already have her on the phone line. Wendy, hello.
Hi there, Pat.
That's not Wendy.
No, this is Jim Figamore. Remember, we were going to do the announcement today.
Oh, was that today? Listeners, we have Jim Figamore with us and the director of the Bright Falls Community Theater,
And I'm here to announce that the theater will be losing one of its most dignified thespians as I, Jim Figamore, will be running for mayor. Hold for applause.
Well, that's quite an announcement, Jim. Just let me find my notes here. I have some questions written down for you.
The real question is what happened to this town. Bright Falls used to draw in thousands of tourists with its vibrant art scene and impressive bird feeders. And what's our reputation now? Haunted Bright Falls. Spooky Bright Falls. The world is laughing at us. And now all this business with the FBI? We need a mayor who can turn this town's reputation around. And nobody knows more about the role of mayor than I do. I played one in the theatrical production of Fiorello, to glowing reviews by Coffee World magazine. Mayor Setter is a joke. And you know what? I hear he kills cats. There.
Now, Jim, this is a family show. I found my notes here, so why don't we pivot to some questions? First question, what exactly goes into that delicious beef jerky? Right, so it looks like these are my questions for Wendy Davis of Davis Family Beef Jerky.
The only jerk I care about is Mayor Setter. Our future's at stake. Pets are being murdered, and it's time for a change. Jim Figamore for mayor. That concludes our program today.
Butt heads. I can't.
2 remaining.
This video is so sad.
It's time for Koskela Brothers Book Club.
Hello, I'm Ilmo Koskela, and welcome to the Koskela Brothers Book Club. This week we will review the highly anticipated new novel by Alan Wake, Return. Return is printed on a firm, high-quality white offset, uncoated paper stock, making every page a true delight to turn in your fingertips. Alan Wake's brilliance is on full display with his choice of a hardcover book jacket made of a premium enamel stock with gloss lamination that is both tasteful and pleasant to the touch. Isn't that right? Wake set a high standard with his previous novels, but I can say without hesitation that Return contains the best and most compelling book description on a back cover that I have ever read. This book blurb is truly riveting and will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. It is accompanied by a tasteful photograph of Alan Wake's home here in Bright Falls. The book weighs 1 pound and 3 ounces. Return is a true masterpiece. I'll give it a perfect score of 5 Alma beers out of 5. How about you?
There you have it. Alan Wake has done it again. This was the Koskela Brothers Book Club. Cheers.
That's so sobering. It's very unfortunate. Oh, what did you miss? You missed a lot.
Jaakko, we're going.
Saga, wake up.
The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me.
Hello? It's me again. You need to go to the statue at Parliament Tower Plaza. To make your ending come true, you will need what's inside the shoebox there.
Whoa.
The ending? A shoebox? Who is this?
We're doing all right. You missed a bunch of twists and turns and story related. Just, oh man.
Agent Anderson. Is that really you? Sorry, this place likes to play tricks.
Sheriff Breaker? What happened to you? How did you end up in the dark place?
I was brought here. Snatched away from the morgue by a man named Warland Dorr. Been trying to piece it together for... Well, it feels like a long time now.
Who is this Dorr person?
He's here. Somewhere. I've been seeing his face in my dreams for years. This whole thing is insane. But he is much more than he seems. He's connected to all of this.
I need to get to Parliament Tower Plaza. Do you have any idea where it is?
This place, it's like trying to find your way around in a dream. I've been trying to map it, but it keeps looping, shifting. Like there were many versions stacked on top of each other.
Oh, that makes sense.
There is a page. Describes Dorr finding his way through this place. I tried to follow the steps, but no luck.
Can I see that page, Tim?
Of course. In fact, it's the page I tried to give you back in the morgue in Bright Falls. Huh. Now that I think about it, maybe Dorr brought me here to keep you from reading it. Here. I'm gonna keep looking for Dorr. The closer I get, the closer I feel to waking up. I need to find the man behind the curtain.
Warland Dorr walked across the rain-slicked tiles of Caldera Street Plaza. He stopped at the door to the construction yard. A poster for his talk show hung there. He stepped through, willing it to take him to Parliament Tower Plaza.
I know what I need to do. The door to Parliament Tower Plaza was at the construction yard.
Okay. Sure. Place with a lot of... Kick it with your friends like I told my minister. Blah, 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 blah. Hi, I'm back. But did you miss me? Oh boy.
This is the first time I've seen a page about Warlindor. Who is he?
A door that stands between two rooms is in both. A door that can lead anywhere is everywhere. That door is the center. He governs the currents of reality.
With all the powers mixed up in this, it's hard to know who's playing who. Opening too many doors. This isn't important right now. I can look into it later. This is the first time I've seen a page about Warlindor. The page describes him moving through the door. How can I do that?
The dark place has many faces and many names. It is a mirror, reflecting all possible realities.
Okay.
The family of doors have the power to shift between these realities. Here and elsewhere.
If I can find a way to navigate through this nightmare, maybe I can find a way to get back home.
Crud. It's getting a bit long in the tooth, in it. Yeah. I think stopping by this this gentleman on his bench of wonders. I think the unilateral. I think the unilateral. I think the unilateral decision to kind of cork it here probably might be for the best. I know we're running around a little bit, but it is getting a bit late, and I do have to run tonight. So many good revelations in this episode. So many good conversations to be had. So many good theories that we had this episode. I'm sorry that everybody didn't pop in for the greater half of the stream. It's only a little bit unfortunate. We usually spend a little bit more time than this, but I unfortunately do have to run. But as I always love to say, and I'm always want to say, we'll be back tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. A couple more stream times this week since we have the time in the world. We have the time this week. It's pretty cold outside, so why not? Why not? Why not? But I will absolutely and most definitely be back tomorrow, where we can make a little bit more sense of this and parse this out a little bit more, because it's starting to get confusing. But until then, you already know what I'm going to say. It's been the you-know-what with you-know-who. And until we enter these shenanigans again tomorrow, good night, everybody. Have a great, great night. Have a blessed night. And all of that.
全てはここから始まった。悪なき闘争と反逆、血の宿命だ。
私の愛する平八さんはやがて世界を戦乱に巻き込み多くの犠牲を生むでしょう。
貴様何者じゃ。我は剣を極めし者なる。
全ては動き出した。もう誰も止めることはできない。
貴様があの時母を殺した。貴様をここで終わらせる。